It's the Soul Fantasy Show, Soul Fan Show. Hey, it's the Soul Fantasy Show live for September 7th, 2020. Going over the top picks, plays, and studs for Draftkings and Fanduel. We have right on top, if you are anybody in DFS, in the DFS world, you're going to go with Lowry. He is a Soul stud of the day, 8,292, extra 1,000 on FanDuel. So I wouldn't necessarily key him in as a Soul stud in FanDuel. He's definitely the Soul stud in DraftKings. 55, 54, 41 his last three. Lowry's on fire. He played 43 minutes. His pace is high. And he danced with his father again. Kemba Walker.
All day, non-stop.
Is our top star, Kemba Walker. A very beautiful choice for tonight. Sorry about that. 31, 44, 30. And there's Mark Booth. We're going to have an interview with Mark Booth today.
Look how cute.
What? Back when I was a child.
You need to shut up.
Who did you go with Lowry? Who you going today with, Lowry or Kemba Walker? Who's the Mark Booth pick of the day? Who's the Mark Booth stud of the day? I don't know, but I like Lowry. Fred VanVleet, I did play him and cash last time I played Fred VanVleet. Murray, I would take that X off there. Murray, Lou Williams are very good options tonight. Beverly, 3,700. He's how many minutes did he go? He only had 15 minutes. So he's going to get 16 fantasy points. Like, under that, he might even get 13. So, but he has a crown. And Reggie Jackson does not have a crown. There are all these guys here called. Those are the point guards. Paul George is next up. Obviously, he had a 44 last time instead of play him. I had him in there and it was nice. There's Jamal Murray. Gary Harris has a crown. He had 20 fantasy points last time. That was all right. I could handle 20 fantasy points out of him. 0.65 fantasy points per minute. 5 times projection for Gary Harris. Try him out, maybe, if he pops up in the lineups. The SF is obviously Kawhi Leonard, and he's going to be in all my lineups. So is Paul George. Paul George. Kyle Lowry or Paul George. Yeah, I would play Paul George. Thies was ice cold. It says fire, but 22's didn't break the slate. So he had 25 minutes. Expect that again. Expect the same results out of him if he's not making his shots, which he wasn't. And they gave up an L. That's what happens. 1 fantasy point per minute, 25 fantasy points on average. Pascal Siakam at 45 minutes. That's pretty nice. How did he do with the 45 minutes? He had 42. So he's under a fantasy point per minute for 8K. He's priced back up 200 more to 8,100. Grant is 5,200. We have the center position is never really glamorous these days. Right wrist sprain and unknown if he will suit up. All right, so if he's out, we have a good play in Millsap. He's definitely a very great option. I don't know why Serge Ibaka always has a crown. He does nothing for me. I can't play him. Robert Williams is his Soul sleeper of the day. 16-18. Get that out of him for 3,800. Enes Kanter, I doubt he's been doing anything much. He's been a bum. Yeah. Plumlee I had in, and he only got 7 fantasy points. I was very disappointed with him, and I am fading him out for now. Until further notice, I'll let you know what happened with him. There's Paul George as a crown. 41 minutes. Lowry, 43 minutes. Ooh, yeah. Every time I click on Kyle Lowry, the Luther Vandross song comes on. Dance with your father again. Ooh. 55, 54, 41. Oh, yeah. All right, here's some lineups real quick. Lineups. Those two are going to be on all my lineups, so get used to lineups being like that. That's all I'm putting out there, you know what I mean? All my lineups are going to have both of these studs in them for today's slate. So that's what I would recommend you doing. Kyle Lowry isn't that expensive. Let's see him on FanDuel though. He's $9,200, but other guys are cheaper. Like, see, Kawhi's 10-6. So Paul George, you can even put in with Lou Williams, Robert Williams, the sole stud of the sleeper of the day. All right.
Spot, in my fucking rain road. Then I got the fucking brain though. Get it because I'll kill you. I'll play you like Nintendo. You're soft like Play-Doh. You can't even be instant because this shit instantly gonna get the fuck out. There's Mark. Show Mark. He's part of the Soul Fantasy Show. He's put a lineup in. He put on his own lineup in. What do you think about how the concert's going? All right, let's go to something a little more hardcore. There we go. Esther's Little Brand. Yep. Get it up, drop, man. Get it up because I'm here in a hot spot. Ready to fire and when we fire, gonna drop, gonna pop, motherfucker like pop. We dropped, I'm never gonna stop, motherfucker, they're ready to rock, cause I'm ready to flip, motherfucker, so you can get some of the bitch. What are you gonna be fucking paying? This shit is so fucking insane, get it up, push it, just give me that fucking brain. That shit is so fucking insane, you're not blessed. But Jesus comes in, I'm so impressed, ready to stress. Motherfucker like a ball, motherfucker, say you're tall, like you're sitting in your balls, and the ball, get it up, like, look. Coyote Cod, cause I'm like a karate kid. Yeah, motherfuckers, you a bag, motherfucker, you got a bag, motherfucker, you a hag, motherfucker, you a snitch, you a motherfucking bitch, lay in the fucking ditch. Bam! That is the end of the Soul Show, guys. Thank you.
That was the concert part of the show. Let's see how we're doing on Draftkings for this part of the show. Yeah, winning 720. Ooh, I'm kicking people's ass. Oh, I'm losing one of these. See, you can play against somebody. It's a 2-day game though. So I'm winning that. I got killed. The NBA action. Yeah. Because I like Lowry, man. Yeah, I'm winning today, though. Alright, broke even there. NHL doing pretty good. Oh, that was it. I won 10 already from that. I already won 10. 6th place. Wow. Fucking Rangers. Those pesky Rangers. Alright, yeah, I got screwed because my goalie Laner was out. Alright, guys. Have fun. Thanks for watching the concert and sticking around for the end of the show. You guys are the lucky ones because the first person to sign up for Patreon gets core 5s every day mailed to them. Lineups. You just go to patreon.com soul169. Yep. You go to soul1 or patreon.com/soul1. It's $1 a month. The first person to sign up wins $25. You get exclusive NBA action, NBA passes, You got Patreon passes, exclusive rights, and